Nice. There's one. Oh, there's one. I was trying to get a backlash out, and there's another one. Oh, it's a big ass carp. All right, so I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I guess just fish. Try to get on them. We are fully into spring. Not really sure if they're gonna be pushing up on beds yet, but they might be pushing up out of the shallows. I'm gonna try these cutouts back here. I'm gonna fish it a little bit. Water's still pretty cold, 52 degrees. But I might just try throwing around this crankbait a little bit, actually. All right, so let's try a crankbait down these rocks, this rocky bank. Try a couple bit different presentations down here. Still pretty cold water. See, before I go into like true try hard mode, let's see what so what I'm using right now is just a Senko on the end of a Outcast tackle money darter jig head, and it's going to cause that bait to spin as it falls. And so it's kind of a finesse presentation, a little bit of a power. It's like a hybrid, because like you're not really moving it through the water like you would like a crankbait or a chatterbait, but you are moving it. You're not really dragging it. This isn't really a dragon style bait. It's more of a let it sink, pop it, let it sink, pop it. Ooh. I was trying to get a backlash out, and at this little guy. Thanks, bud. I don't know if I made that better or worse for you. There's another one. It's supposed to be all right there. All right. Thanks, bud. What happened here? There's one. Nice. On the chatterbait. On the Serenity rod. Nice. Nice. Well, they're still cold. Still got a little red lip on them. Thanks, bud. Well, yeah, tails haven't Haven't been beaten up yet, so. Let's see if there's anything else over there. And the man, that was a female, I think. There's one. Gonna be a chatterbait kind of day, I guess. Rounder for the mouth. Nice. Little guy. Fat though. Jeez, look how fat she is. Thanks, bud. Well, I found a pattern. Oh, there's one. I felt slack. Not slack in my line. That's a good one. Oh, that's a good one. I really want that chatterbait. Ah. Dang. Dang. Thanks, bud. Maybe it's a chatterbait kind of day, which is fine. It's a little overcast, a little chop on the water. When I'm fishing here is a little bit of a flat, comes out over the bank about 20 feet. And that's where I caught the last one, and man, she knocked slack in my line. She was mad. So I think the pattern is moving bite, moving baits along walls, along these channels here. Rocks or laydowns is a bonus. I put a little bit of a more sturdy or durable trailer, the Z-Man Shad Z, I think that's what it's called. I like them as a trailer. I think they work really well as chatterbait trailers. They give them a unique action. It's almost like if you had like a, I don't know, like a tickle tail on, if that makes sense. So it does a quick, instead of like the paddle that you would with like a paddle tail, it does a quick little movement. And for me, that kind of like mimics a fleeing bait fish, because they're moving pretty quick when they're fleeing, right? So that's why I like it as a trailer. The side profile looks good. Ooh. Well, with the wind that we're getting right now, I don't think like a wacky, or I could use a jig, I suppose. Especially back in here, I think it'd be all right. But it is a little windy out there. I don't really like a jig in the wind. It's kind of hard to feel the bite, and the wind and the current's going to take your bait a little further away than, or not further away, but a little away from where you want it to be, and I don't know. But I'm just going to go down this entire bank. It was pretty rocky here, and it's pretty steep drop off, I guess, once you get off the bank a little bit. I'm not going straight up along the bank, although I probably should. I will with a jig, but those two that I caught were a little off the bank. I mean, they were all along the sides of these rocks, but yeah, I don't know. Do I even know how to fish? I don't know. Yeah, there's one. Oh, did he come off? Nope, he's still on there. Ooh, that's a cat. That's a cat. I don't know. Or a turtle. Or a carp. I don't know. Oh, it's a big ass carp. I snagged a carp again. Well, this would be a good test of the Serenity rods. Snagged carp. I didn't get it in the mouth this time. Oh, yep. Nope. Oh, this is gonna be a fight. I know you want to go back to the shallows, buddy, but okay. Now he knows he's caught. This is gonna be another long ass fight, isn't it? Oh, it's heavy. Really wants to keep going down. Well. Okay. Let's just keep that in the water for now. It's a good one. It's not my PB, but it's a good one. Oh. There we go. Another giant. Oh. All right. Woo! That is a big old carp. Where are you caught? There we go. So what is this? It's a 13-pound carp. Yeah, 13, let's just say 12 and a half. Let's get a picture of this guy. Whew. Yeah, it's not a bad common carp. It's pretty big Chicago carp. All right, well, let's let you go. Thank you for the fight. That was great. Let's make sure you have your breath. Ooh, you want to go? Okay. Wow, that was awesome. 13-pound carp. Woo! All right. Stout hooks and bend them out. Man, let's see if there's any fraying on my line. Oh, all right. Well, that was fun. Sorta. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me. The rain's coming in and I don't wanna be stuck in the rain. Ooh, here comes that wind. So what I was catching everything on today was really two baits and two rods. But I caught a lot of fish on the Outcast Tackle Money Darter jig head. This is a 16th ounce, and it's one of my favorite, especially in the color of the chartreuse jig head. Love that. But you can see in here how it's like how it's angled, how it's shaved off, not round, and that's what's going to cause this thing to spin as it's like falling in the water. And that's what I was catching a lot of those fish, was a spin, and they were catching it on the fall. And so you either have to watch your line, or you have to have a really sensitive rod to feel that tick. But I was catching them. And I was also throwing them on my tried and true, my confidence bait, a white chatterbait. I've just got a really old Z-Man on here. I had it in with some green, and you can see it kind of bled, but this is doing really well, catching them. Now, all those fish that I caught, the bigger ones, the bigger bass, and including that carp, I caught on this rod, which is a 7-foot, medium heavy fast. This is a Serenity rod from Handing. It's meant for kind of like your more serious angler, tournament anglers, pro anglers. They use Sea Guide guides. But it feels a lot to me like my X-Pride, how they do like the monocoque butt here. Sorry for the wind. How they do the monocoque butt, the way that it feels in the hand, and the sensitivity. So the fact that it was able to hold up to, that 13-pound carp, and then all the bass I was catching on this, I could feel the vibration from this chatterbait, which is key to know when you have a bite, when you may have some weeds, a stick, or a fish. I'll leave the link in the description below. Use my code, which will pop up on the screen now, for an extra 10% off. They're doing a humongous sale too, so even if you want to get something that it's not a rod, maybe you want to get a reel or maybe some lures, use my code, use the link below. It does help me out. It helps the channel grow. But yeah, kind of a quick outing today. Didn't really have a specific agenda. I just wanted to kind of get on some fish today before the rain got in. But yeah, I appreciate y'all watching. As always, get out there and fish. Tight lines, y'all.